Hello everybody, today I'm going to be showing you a tour of Herb's enclosure, starting with the outside details and personal touches. I added a latch to make sure my cats don't figure out how to open it up. I connected all of the individual planks with staples. Of course, another latch for the separate side entrance. Added high quality hinges for both of the lids. Attached his Arcadia UVB to the lid so it doesn't slide around when I open and close it. If you haven't seen my original Russian tortoise care guide, you should go check that out. I have this handy plug-in timer for both of his heat lamps and his UVB. This helps to give him a proper day-night cycle like he would have if he was outdoors or in the wild. I have his daytime heat lamp and his nighttime heat lamp. Usually you wouldn't want to have a heat lamp on in the nighttime because, like I said, day-night cycle. But where I live, it gets too cold in the night for him inside. So I have this on at a lower temperature, around 60 degrees, so it won't get below that. I also use a ceramic heat emitter, so it doesn't have any light. And I just hook that up to a thermostat so it'll turn on if it gets below 60. I also have a separate heat lamp on the other side of his enclosure because I noticed it gets too cold over there since it's so far from his other one. I bought this one at a lower voltage, so it will not be as hot, and he can still have a bit of a cooler side. And of course, it is also on a timer. All right, let's get to the inside of his enclosure. Here we have one of Herb's favorite places to hide, his ornamental grass. He loves to dig burrows underneath of there. Of course, you're going to want to check the tortoise table before adding any plants to your tortoise's enclosure. Here's the type of plant that there's a lot of in Herb's enclosure, some spider plant. I got a spider plant around when I first got him, and I ended up propagating a lot of the cuttings and adding them to his enclosure. Here's Herb's favorite hidey hole where he spends a lot of his time. Here's Herb's favorite plant to munch on. And with the amount that he chews on this thing, I'm surprised it's still kicking. Here's a little tunnel for Herb to crawl through. He doesn't like it very much though. He actually prefers to climb on top of it. Another little spider plant next to the slate that I feed him on. As you can see, it's a little dirty. I still need to clean it today. Here's Herb's water bowl, which he almost never uses. Still good to offer it though. Now to the other section. Here's a nice rock for him to climb on. Here's yet another spider plant. He almost never eats them though. They're more to provide shelter than anything. Here is a lovely hosta that I actually transplanted from my front yard. And here's his little hidey hole for this side. Now I will talk about his care supplies. Here is a temp gun. You can use it to quickly measure the surface temperature inside of his enclosure. Here is a toothbrush, which I use to scrub his shell when I'm giving him a little bath. Here is his Missouri Tortoise Diet, which is a supplement to help him get all the nutrients that he might miss from his plants. Here's some bee pollen, which can also give him some nutrients. You only want to use it occasionally though. Tortoises really enjoy it, and you can use it as a little treat. Here's his calcium powder and a scooper to help his shell stay nice and strong. Here's a spray bottle to make sure his enclosure has the correct humidity. Here's extra heat bulbs in case his one goes out. Here's an extra ceramic heat emitter for the same reason. Here's a cuddle bone, also for calcium whenever he needs it. And here's his bathtub. You can see that I taped up the sides so that he doesn't see out. Tortoises are very confused by glass and any see-through objects, which is one of the reasons that you don't keep them in a tank, besides it being way, way, way too small. One last thing that's pretty important to mention, Herb's enclosure is actually bioactive. That's the main reason that the plants are able to stay alive in there. I have isopods and springtails, which help to break down Herb's waste and turn it into nutrients for the plants. Alrighty, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, as always, make sure to comment them below. And along with any video ideas, have a great day.